Okay, so happy Thanksgiving. We just finished eating over here and we've kind of settled in to let the food digest and have tea and whatnot. And I thought I would make a quick video telling everybody happy Thanksgiving and that I hope that their day is going very well. And other than that, that's it. I'm obviously back in Tuscaloosa again. I didn't really film a lot while I was in Austin. I didn't really film too much when I got back. I filmed a video on mugs for somebody and another video for Van Awesome's Handsoming group. Other than that, I didn't really film and say, hey, I had a great time, but maybe I'll do that. I will tell you one quick story. Um, I was riding the bus to see my brother-in-law, and this this guy got on the bus, pretty good-looking hippie guy. The bus was pretty full, and there was an empty seat next to me. There was maybe two or three empty seats, and I thought, oh, he's pretty handsome. I wouldn't mind sitting next to him for a little while, but he didn't sit next to me. Instead, the guy behind him sat next to me. He was he wasn't ugly. He was just kind of very plain looking, and not in a bad way. It was just, I'd seen this bohemian hottie, and then this very young, bookish kind of guy came in behind him. And I was like, oh, whatever. I'm married. So the guy sat next to me, and then I was like, man, he smells really good. I don't know what his cologne was, but he smelled really good. And I was just sitting there, riding down the road, looking out the window, enjoying the sights, and he was sitting next to me reading a book. And I was thinking about life and how life is kind of summed up in a bus ride, where during different parts of your journey through life, different people will get on the bus and travel with you for a short way, and then they'll get off. Sometimes you have conversations and interactions. Sometimes you have similarities and differences with the people that are with you on the bus. For example, the guy that was sitting next to me could have had a lot of things in common with me, or he could have had nothing in common with me. Who knows? I mean, we never even said anything to each other. But it was very interesting that for the short period of time I was having a journey with this person, they were traveling with me through life. And then right about that time when that thought crossed my mind, his stop came up. He got off the bus and he didn't even turn around and look back. And I was like, oh, my heart's broken just a little. It was a very silly thing for me to think. But it was interesting to compare a bus ride to life and to enjoy the company of strangers. But after that, at the next bus rides that I took, I tried to have conversation with the people that rode with me so that at least, you know, I could, get a little bit of who they were. Then I met a lady on my way back. Can't remember her name, but she got off in Little Rock, Arkansas, and I can't. She was going to visit her family over the holidays, and then after she got off, another person got on. He was a young man. I would guess around 17 or 18. He was going back home uh, to Alabama, and I didn't know there was a bus that went from Tennessee to Alabama because I got picked up in Tennessee and driven back to my car in Mississippi. But I ended up giving him a pair of gloves because he wasn't really traveling for cold weather, and it was kind of cold. But it was interesting. I didn't know anything about that young man, but he was like, "Hey, your charger fits my phone. Can I borrow your charger? Hey, do you mind if I do this? Do you mind if I do that?" And suddenly, as the older person on between the two of us in the seats, I was very like, "Oh, well, okay, sure. And this is how you do this." And I don't know. I just kind of took the role of like older sibling or mom or aunt or something. But anyway, ramble, ramble. Happy Thanksgiving. And if you see any good smelling strangers on a bus, tell them hey.